Good morning. I'd like to welcome you all here this morning. We have a good crowd, and I'm not going to make the announcements or preach or anything, but the one thing I did want to say is for those, if you're sitting on the end of a bench and it's empty in the middle, if someone else comes, slide over, and we still want to distance, but, we could have somebody in the middle and somebody on the end. So if you see somebody come, just make a little room, and we sure appreciate it.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome each of you to the 10 o'clock worship service or 10:30 worship service here at the Walnut Street Church of Christ. If you're visiting with us, we welcome you and invite you to come back at every opportunity. Our next regularly scheduled service will be 5:45 this afternoon for the Kingdom's Kids portion. Please get here about 5:40 and have your children in the pews before 5:45. We'll start promptly at 5:45. And then 6 p.m. for our evening worship. This evening will be a little different. We're going back to the old way of doing things. The communion will be served at the end of the service. At the beginning of the last song, people will excuse themselves and go to the foyer, and you'll be shown where to go from there. So it will not be a full evening worship service in here, but we'll be going back to the old way of doing things. Remember the ladies' Wednesday morning Bible class at 10 o'clock and then midweek Bible study at 7. On the sick list, do not have any new. Gwen Henderson did get out of ICU. She's still in the hospital, but in a regular room. If you'll notice in the report, Danny Box is in UAB, but this is part of his 5-day treatment that he has to go to the hospital for. Then he'll be released and go home for the rest of the treatments from that, but this was a planned visit to the hospital. And it's good to see Dennis Lowry with us today. As many struggles he has, and he still encourages us by attending. Today is Layla Bajent's birthday. I have a thank you note. It says, thank you. We want to thank all the precious children at Walnut Street Church of Christ for the sweet card we received. God bless all of you greatly. Much Christian love, Gary and Getty. Mallory Lovell is to have her baby this week. There will be a diaper shower. There's a box in the foyer, so this will be ongoing for a couple of weeks. They can still use the diapers, of course, after the baby, but we do need to bring those on in, and this will be ongoing for a couple of weeks. Put them in the box in the foyer. And remember the gift boxes for the members in the nursing home. This is going to be an ongoing thing for them. Tree of Knowledge singing, Lomax Owens will have opening prayer, and Jason Owens closing prayer. Charles is here today, but upon request, my oldest brother, Bill, was visiting, and he's going to preach to us today. And I just want to commend my parents for a minute. All 6 of the children are here. We're able to worship together, and they're all faithful. And that's saying a lot. Let's all join in the singing.
Number 738. Number 738, we'll sing all 4 verses. Invite you to join in. 738. We will glorify the King of Kings. We will glorify the Lamb. We will glorify the Lord of Lords, who is the great I am. Lord Jehovah reigns in majesty. We will bow before his throne. We will worship him in righteousness. We worship him